शुक्रिया 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 आज जो भी है हम सब है आपकी ही बदौलत आपके समर्पण को सलाम शुक्रिया 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 शुक्रिया
To all the teachers we have met in this life, a very happy Teachers' Day from all of us. And thank you for making us enabled. Shukriya.
That we are actually carrying on a very responsible duty, that is to instruct new students. In that course, I will be just telling you a very small story that tells you everything that what is the work of a teacher or what is the duty of a teacher. You might have heard it also. It is that there were three women and they were just collecting water from the well. They have assembled there, and what you find that women talk and gossip, discuss their problems. So these three women, they were talking about their children. And the first women said they were holding very heavy buckets in their hands, pitchers, and she said that, you see, my son is so genius, very talented. He has got this and this degree. He studies throughout the day, 24 hours a day. Then the second woman riding CD behind, she says, my son is a great player. You see, he can play any game and he has got so many rewards, so many, he has achieved a lot. Then the third woman, and then they asked her, Behan, what is your son? What is he doing? She said that my son is also studying, he is a good child. And then they find that these about whom they were talking, they were crossing the road, all the three, they were coming from their school or wherever it is. And this third child, who was the son of this third woman, he comes running towards them and he relieves his mother by taking the bucket in his own in his hand. He runs towards her. So you can say the gist is that actually the third son was really educated. What sir was saying this time, that there is difference between education and wisdom. So we are, it is not enough that you should be only bookworms. You must transform what you learn in that or use that in your practical life. So the end of knowledge is to be a good human being first, a sensitive human being. And if we are successful in turning you into that, then that will be the end, or you can say what I say that the aim of education has been achieved by us. So this is my endeavor to make you a good human. Whatever I discharge in the class, I always try to tell you that what do you learn from this and what you can use it in your day-to-day life. That's why I also prefer this, you can say, offline version of the class, where physically the teacher and the students are present. You can watch our behavior, I am watching you, how do we conduct ourselves, how you should conduct yourself in day-to-day life. That's more important. So first you have to be good human being, good children, good kids, good, responsible and then beautiful citizens of your country. Then the purpose of education teaching is solved. That's all, and I send my love and blessings for all of you so that you can realize your desires, whatever you have.
That has been the traditional job of a teacher. So teachers as makers, not only in terms of education, but in terms of character, in terms of vision, in terms of dream, in terms of the manner you live in the world, in multifold way, teachers inspire students, inspire young people of the world. That has been the job of a teacher. Traditionally, and at the same time, in the modern context, in the age of technology also, where the various, as your friend pointed out, online teaching, rather even the UGC talking about the blended mode of teaching, classroom teaching, at the same time online or whatever you call computer aided or ICT based teaching. That is what people are doing. So teachers are not simply the instruments to transfer knowledge, even the technology can transfer knowledge. So that has been there, the scene in throughout the world. So teacher's job still remains something different. In the classroom teaching, the learning is all live learning. You face the teacher, you see the face of the teacher, and many other aspects in terms of body language of the teacher, and also their behavior, their character, their all other aspects, which make education complete. Education is not simply getting the knowledge. Education is to make a man a perfect man, a complete man. And that complete man cannot be complete unless someone is there to inspire you. Technology cannot inspire you. Yes, I am not saying the teaching through technology is wrong. Yes, technology makes the job of a teacher easier, no doubt. What I cannot do physically in the classroom, technology can do. That's all. It was not realized earlier. Now it is realized. So the fact is, teacher is not only a knowledge giver, he is a maker of a man. Knowledge giver, technology can give you knowledge. Internet can give you knowledge. So many sources nowadays available. You can get knowledge. That means knowledge is not to make you a complete man. Yes. There are two words, knowledge and wisdom, equally having the same meaning. But wisdom, which is all based on your experience of life and the practical knowledge and all that you get in a practical life, that makes you a wise man. A knowledgeable man not necessarily be a wise man. Perhaps teacher's role is very clear here. A teacher makes you a wise man, not only a knowledgeable man. You can be a knowledgeable man through technology, but technology cannot make you a wise man. So the wisdom comes from the teacher and goes inside the students in so many hidden ways you cannot explain. So on this occasion of Teachers' Day, and in the age of 21st century where technology has dominated the teaching and learning and education, I feel still there is a need of a teacher to make you something different what the technology cannot do. That's the real role of teacher. That way, my understanding is different. Professionally, we are teachers, professors, assistant professors, associate professors. These are the designations officially given to a teacher. As I said, anybody can be a teacher. Even a student can be a teacher. By profession you are a student. But as a matter of fact, you can be a teacher in a sense if you can inspire me. If you inspire me for doing better, in making our understanding better, perhaps you are a teacher for me. So teacher as a word is not professionally related. It is related to the very nature of work, the very way in which someone does good for others in so many hidden ways. It cannot be explained as such. And that's why perhaps traditionally the people have been saying what he said, Guru Govindo Kare Kake Lagu, something like that. Comparing Guru and Govind and finding Guru better than Govind. And perhaps this very line, the saying is all good in terms of a good teacher. So teacher is not a God. So I contradict another saying, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. A teacher is not a God. Once you accept teacher as a God, perhaps you will be missing the very work of a teacher to inspire you in this world. God is in a different world. And teacher's role is in this world. I was teaching you language, the material world in which we live. And here is the importance of a teacher. Here is the importance of a teacher. So anyway, I'm not going into that discussion of who should be remembered, whether God first or teacher. But yes, of course, teacher's role is in this world very unique, very different from many other people who are there. And that's why teachers' role all over the world is still remembered, is still praised. So on this occasion, I wish you all the best for a future, a good career, at the same time, a good life ahead, better life ahead. And you be the creators, you be the makers, you be the innovators. And at that time, we teachers, whatever we can do here in the classroom teaching and away from the classroom teaching, perhaps we'll be really happy to see you growing, developing, doing, creating. That's all on this day of Teachers' Day. I remember all my teachers again who inspired me some way or other. And what I am today here is all because of not simply the classroom teachers, even my parents, even my other relatives who inspired me. And they are also the teachers. So it is not only classroom teachers, my dear, those who can inspire you in terms of character, mind, knowledge, all make you great in this world where there are various challenges. So cope with the challenges. Remember your teacher. That might be of great help for you. Okay, all my best wishes and all my deeds. Okay, thank you.